Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Moon Colony live stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Today we've got one of our amazing art directors here, Alex Pascenko. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. Uh, Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So today, today we'll be doing some. Let's call them what they are. We're going to be doing some furries today. So um, Alex is
Yay!
yeah. So
Paris!
Alex has chosen
Hooray!
some animals. Alex has chosen some animals, and he's going to sort of anthropomorphize them, which I think is a way cooler way to say that. You know, why call them furries when you can call them anthropomorphic? Um, but
Anthropomorphic, right?
yeah, that's
Sure,
the one.
makes
Um,
sense.
so yeah, Alex is going to be doing that for us today. What animals have we got? We looks.
I want to have a tiger, a
Mhm.
bull, and a rabbit at least.
Mhm. Cool.
And I haven't been drawing furries. Well, I did actually at work. I did a bunch of style sheets and guides how to draw furry fingers and toes. But I still need to warm up and get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The plan is just to get some body types to warm up. It will take me a little while.
Mhm.
Um, and then once I have the body types down, maybe I will do them pretty symmetrically. My favorite approach recently that makes most sense is like really doing thumbnails, getting the main colors or values down, and then actually I come up with poses.
Cool.
But let's see about that. Maybe it changes.
Yeah. Um, and we spoke a little bit before the stream as well about maybe having some ideas from people watching as well later on. Is that for like the outfits, like the clothing?
Yeah, I will be doing the body types first and
Hmm.
the eventually the attitude a little bit here and there, trying
Yeah.
to see what kind of character we go with. I want them to be different.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, but in the end, they still need to belong to the same group. So it could be some tactical gear or street fashion or mixed or I don't know. It could be a rock band of furries,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm open to any kind of suggestions.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So while we're going along, feel free to throw in some suggestions. As always, ask any questions as we go through as well. It'd be great to get some of those answered for you and help you guys out. I'm also accepting puns because I can see Richard is already in the chat throwing puns out there. Um, so thank you so much. Because we started a little bit later. He said, "Why the long pause, like animal pause?" Uh, I was like, "Oh, can you bear it?" He was like, "This is infuriating." Terrible.
Wow,
Yeah,
I even get that.
yeah. It's good to have you bat. I'm glad you're here. Oh, terrible, terrible. Um, Hi Elvira. Hi Kathy. How's it going? Let me know if the audio is okay for you guys as well. I can have a bit of a play around if it's too quiet or too loud. But yeah, I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. We've had a busy week of streams so far, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Sounds good. Amazing. That's what we like. That's what we like to hear. So how are you going about going from sort of animal physique to a human?
Yeah, so I have my grid here.
Hmm.
It's like 8 2/3
Hmm.
full. These are my ideal, well, or like maybe these are some kind of comic book proportions almost. This is my standard I start with. Check the proportions.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so I would already mix it with yeah, human proportions. I want to keep it That way, I think the tiger will be more like the athletic one, yet muscular.
Yeah.
I give him a little bit, yeah, muscular legs, but not so much. I think the rabbit might be female. I give her thicker thighs, and the bull, he will have a huge torso, and he will be massive.
Yeah.
In the beginning, however, they will all be the same size, but the proportions will be kind of similar. Then in the end, I will adjust the sizes when I'm really happy with everything.
Yeah. Elvira says having a proportion grid is really nice. It's such a great idea. Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to talk a bit more about the proportion grid that you've got set up there.
Absolutely, I can just recommend it. Look, it's often when you do a character and you put in the detail, the colors, all the work, then you figure out the proportions don't work. You still have to change it, so better get them right in the early stage. And this here is just a little bit of a help to make sure that they work out, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. But yeah, they're essential. The more, however, you use this grid, you can do it without it. And so when I draw without it, I still see the grid in front of me, like it's invisible. It's in my mind, and that's how I navigate and correct and change things.
Yeah.
But I'd like to show this here. It's it's helpful even as a professional. It can be. So, yeah.
Nice. Hi Jawa, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's easier to put it in a pose. Notes taken. Thank you. Whenever I think of like a humanoid tiger, my mind always goes to Kung Fu Panda. But that's like super stylized. Elvira says my mind is twisted, so all I can think of is a tiny tiger and a very muscular rabbit.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, you could do that. That'd be fun.
Just or anything.
Yeah, Elvira, I think you should do it. There's something really great about having a really jacked rabbit that I think would be hilarious. If any of you were at Concept 101, then you might have been lucky enough to have had a sketch from Alex. Because he was there doing a few character sketches. Were they original ones, or were they of like anime characters?
They were original ones.
Oh, cool.
I've been working the last months on some video course for Luna Academy, and I explain all my knowledge in depth and detail. It's about character design, everything I know, how to build up characters in space with perspective, archetypes, shape language, body language, stuff.
Oh,
and in the end, I had to come up with something to demonstrate it after a couple of chapters. So the final chapter was like, just came up with some characters.
Oh, amazing.
I liked myself and created a really cheesy backstory for them, and kept going.
That's cool. So you've got like You've got like your own little sort of universe of characters.
Exactly. Yeah. That's fun. I will be draw more of these.
Yeah, that's really cool. Jackrabbit, another awful punt. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but very good. Over here says it's such a nice course. Is it for self-study? It's actually for Lunar Academy. So that should be coming out later this month. So if you want to get all of Alex's amazing character design knowledge, then keep an eye on Lunar Academy. You can also sign up for the Lunar Academy mailing list to find out, to be the first to find out when it releases. Let me grab you a link for the mailing list if you're not already on it. There we go. If you go onto the Lunar Academy website and scroll down to the bottom, then you can see a little sign-up sheet. It's a great mailing list because you don't get spammed every week. Only when important things happen. Aka the best. Oh, sick! I finally caught this stream. Been following you on Instagram for years now. Oh, amazing. Is that following Moon Colony or following Alex? Because I mean, both is cool. Moon Colony. Oh, amazing. Well, I can recommend following Alex as well. Alex's Instagram is really cool. Do you post much on your Instagram anymore?
No. Been way too busy the last years.
Yeah.
Not too much stuff going on, so I was just happy when I weren't working or drawing on the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some time for other hobbies.
Yeah. Get out there playing basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Aka, we stream. Well, we try and stream 3 times a week. Normally Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, and it tends to be around this time. So, hopefully you can come for some more. Holy cow, that's good! Wow. I agree, but bad pun. Bad pun. You followed? Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. So are you designing these any different than you would design, like, I don't know, like a strong human? Like, what are you changing?
Yeah, for example, so like this guy's torso is much bigger. I can trim now. So like this here. And this one here is smaller, but it has this oval sphere in there. This one as well, but this torso, like, so there's a composition within the body, and here you can see this. This waist is a little bit more narrow. It's down like this. This one here is a little bit more bulky, more square. The thighs are small and big, and still are big as they go down, but become smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I push the arms a little bit down more. I want him to give me massive underarms and a big neck. This neck here is smaller, of course.
Mhm.
I have this shape right here because of the tiger's fur. Has this kind of a streamline, I think. Um, yeah, these are things I'm just doing to figure things out right now. I
Sure.
would start anything personal or pro work. I would do this, get into the zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's tough. I mean, just starting to draw
Mhm.
and trying to nail it. Or often, if I just go with poses from imaginations or references, I still have to figure out the difference of their body types. So these quick thumbnails, as I would call it, help me to figure out, come to some kind of solutions and get a better feel.
Mhm. That cow, cow at the end is so good.
Yeah, like say what? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Stefano says Alex is a simple man. He's either playing basketball or he's reading a basketball manga.
Exactly. Oh my God! I just watched Slam Dunk by Takehiko Inoue. It's, like he did a manga about basketball in the
Mhm.
90s,
Yeah.
and it's pretty successful even till now. And he became some ambassador for basketball in Japan.
Damn.
So he inspired lots of to go pro or try and find the passion for that sport.
Mhm.
And that movie was great. He directed it himself.
Oh, amazing. Oh, the art
I'm
style is
looking
really
for
cool.
some. Oh yeah, it's like one of my favorite artists, manga artists.
Yeah.
His skills are through the roof.
The first slam dunk. Is that what the movie's called?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe eventually. Can't remember. There's just only one movie. I
Oh,
think there's a
yeah. So yeah, it's
series
this one.
TV show as well, an older one.
Nice.
A rabbit and that. Easy to find.
Draw the rabbit, hop to it. Bad. Are you just googling these, Richard, or are you actually coming up with the puns yourself? Because if you are, then I'm impressed. You're very witty. I haven't really watched many sports anime. I think I watched. Is it Yuri on Ice, the ice skating one? And I think that was about it. I haven't watched any other sports ones.
On ice? What are
Ye-
they doing on ice?
it was called Yuri on Ice, I think.
Mhm.
Uh,
What is
of
it
all
about
the,
ice skating?
it was, yeah, yeah, it was
Oh,
about
okay.
ice skating. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's a trap. It's not. It was a pretty good anime. Of all the sports anime, hey, it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely less dramatic than, like, I've seen. There's that, like, is it netball anime or something, or like a no, not netball. It was like dodgeball anime or something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's so dramatic. It was more of a romance than a sports anime. It was, yeah, it was. I watched it in, like, my first year of university. I had a friend who wanted to watch it, so I was like, yeah, sure, okay. So we watched it together, and it wasn't that long. You can, like, watch all of it in, like, an evening or something. This rabbit's cool.
Yeah, happy with how she came out. I think I keep everything I figured out here. We'll change the ears, make them a little bit different from each other. Maybe one could be hanging down later on.
Yeah. It reminds me of did you ever see this game that was being worked on? I don't know if it ever got finished, called Overgrowth.
No, never heard of it.
So the main character in that game was a like humanoid rabbit, like a furry rabbit, and you could do like parkour and stuff like that. It was really cool. Like to play it, it was a lot of fun. Like you could like bounce off of walls because you're a rabbit. You're like super springy, so you bounce off a wall and just like hop really far into the air. You do like front flips and back flips and stuff. It was so much fun.
Wait, so you were able to play it?
Yeah, you can play it. Yeah. I think it's on Steam. I don't think it's I don't know. It's fun, but it's not the sort of thing you would play for a long time, you know. It feels a bit more like sandbox gameplay than directed. But
yeah, the only game I played recently is Black Myth Wukong.
Oh yeah? What did you think?
Yeah, I got hyped up. I jumped on the bandwagon. Actually, to be honest, I'm not. So it feels like Souls-like to me, while like people who play those Dark Souls games say, nah, it's not even quite like that. But I don't, it's not my direction, it's not the type of game. I don't really have the nerves for these games.
Yeah.
You know, life's already stressful enough. Why should I stress playing a computer game?
True that.
No.
True.
So, but the graphic was amazing. It's just not my type of gameplay. I was so hyped, I just had to get it. And after the third or fourth boss, I just lost all my nerves. And then I got Alan Wake 2.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah, it started so nice, so great, until I played with the female character in the beginning. Super interesting, super fun, great graphics, great dialogue. And then I went into the Shadow Realm when I played the other character
as Alan,
with those shadows, and it annoyed the hell out of me. I just, you're like in that maze, don't know what to look for. Yeah, it's way too abstract and too surreal.
Oh.
I mean, it was in the beginning, it was cool, but the second one with all these shadows and like, I don't know. I need to muscle through it at some rainy day on a weekend.
Yeah,
I will.
Man, that's one of, if not my favorite game of last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, it has all the potential.
Yeah, it's totally. I can totally see why you would find it frustrating though. Like, I really loved the first game, so for me, like the second one is just nearly perfect. Jay's asked why is Alex filling in the silhouettes with a mid-tone like that? Is it like building up the general mass?
Not really. I mean, it's just not. So even if the values are not right, like the tones, there's a way, like either I could select the line work with the lasso tool and fill in, and I get a clearer view of the silhouette. The silhouette is always important. This is what I'm doing here, finding a silhouette. So I'm just quickly really making sure to get rid of all the whites or distracting. That's the reason, yeah.
Cool. Oh man, yeah. If you can feel it if you can feel it in you to push through, there's some really great parts in that game.
Yeah, well, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
really.
The way that uh, the way that I think it should be played is like you play as the female character, and then you swap over to Alan, play as far through with Alan as you can, and then swap back whenever you have to. I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. But it's so good. That guy looks like a bully. Terrible. Well, he is a bully. Yeah, you got that one. You see, you know it's a good one when Alex laughs at it. He didn't laugh at the rest of them because they were terrible.
Overcredited. Yeah, you got me now.
Beastars is watching Alex drawing. I've heard of Beastars. That's an anime, right?
Done by Studio Trigger. It's gonna sound, I think so. Pretty good. They did Kill the Kill and Ren Lagan.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm happy with these. Maybe I could do some more body. I think each of them deserves 3 explorations. How? Oh, we are 30 minutes into it already.
Damn, that went quick.
But yeah, it's like 10 minutes each.
Yeah.
Each body. Still okay. Yeah, you know, I will change things later on. Let's try to ask the community for what kind of outfits should we give them. Some kind of street fashion, tactical gear.
Yeah.
Everybody has some ideas. While we're thinking about poses, eventually do some kind of studies, or not really
cool
studies, but some kind of different posings.
Yeah. Yeah. So guys, if you can think of any outfits that you want to give these guys, clothing, then drop them in the chat, and we'll take a look. I mean, clothing can say a lot about a character, so.
Yeah, hipster ball.
Yeah, I kind of like his glasses though.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're cool.
Yeah. Make one a basketball player.
A basketball? Yeah, that would be too much fun. Can I do this?
You can do it.
Of course. I mean, I wouldn't need to research.
Yeah.
Because I'm up to date with all the basketball gear and fashion.
Katie has put in the chat, dress those furries. Thanks, Katie.
All right.
Tactical gear, animal control. How awful would it be to have animal control be like an animal? Metal Gear clothes. Oh, like yeah, like Snake's tactical gear. Wow, I'm an idiot. I just googled Snake thinking that it would give me Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and then it gave me a bunch of snakes, like the animal. Oh, like Raiden? That would be cool. That's like hard surface level stuff. How are you at drawing cyborgs, Alex?
Used to love drawing cyborgs.
Yeah?
Yeah, but
You can.
more the comic style.
Hmm.
I mean, in a yeah, in a comic style, it could do that.
Yeah, because that could be cool.
Yeah, maybe next time. Oh, you mean like these characters here?
Yeah,
Make
one of
something
them,
that's
one of
cyborg?
them could be maybe, or maybe not a cyborg. Like, uh, have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so you know Raiden.
Yeah, I had Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. You see that sword back here?
Oh no, I can't. It's off the camera. Hold on.
Oh, it's off the camera. All
Yeah.
right. So that sword on the wall is Raiden's sword, actually.
Oh, that's so cool. Let me.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna have to see.
I
Look at that.
need it for reference sometimes, so good to
Oh
have
yeah.
a sword.
Oh yeah, I can see it. That's cool. It's not on the stream, but I can see it because I'm special. Um, that's awesome. I never played. I never played. Is it Revengeance? Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Revengeance,
Yeah,
that's the
Revengeance.
Raiden part where you
Yeah,
just play as Raiden
yeah.
on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
It was,
I never
you know,
played it, but I saw gameplay of it, and it looked absolutely insane. Like you fight the president or something, and he's like absolutely like jacked.
yeah, it's that over the top humor.
Yeah.
It's fun. I have to, yeah, I'm not sure if I beat that guy. It's really hard.
Damn. The only the only Metal Gear the only Metal Gear Solid game that I've played is 2. I played is that Sons of Liberty? Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I played Sons of Liberty uh, and really enjoyed it. And obviously that's the one that like introduces Raiden into the series, and it was amazing. The soundtrack is the bomb for Revengeance.
it is. I still remember it, especially with the last end boss.
Man, I need to play it. I don't know if there's is it. I don't think it's on like modern consoles though. It's on PC. Oh man, but my PC is terrible. I barely use it anymore. I like that guy's trousers. I was saying to Melissa when we got back from Concept 101, Alex, that maybe I should talk to you for fashion advice because you seem to really enjoy fashion.
In my own kind of way,
Yeah.
it's complicated. It's just whenever I like something, I get it. And I'm a little bit weird on that. So if there's a t-shirt I really like, I just buy it 2 times and then I just wear it all the time. Same as with trousers. Like my favorite trousers, I bought it 2 times. And I'm just wearing this one.
That's actually pretty smart. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't thinking much. It's just, impulsive.
Yeah. Katie said that the Mewtwo GBC cartridge sweater went hard.
Yeah, it was a good find on the internet. So I was happy.
I don't know if
Thanks.
I don't think I've seen it, but I feel like I want to. GBC sweater. Man, I really struggled to look for. I really struggled to look for clothes. He wore it in London. Oh man, maybe I just missed it totally. Hey, Fungo Magic, nice to see you. How's it going? You look very confused.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm looking for references
Oh, okay.
of rabbit woman, and I see influencers, holding the smartphone like that, so the face is hidden.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
use this? No, man. Um, yeah, the post is like really has lots of attitude. So actually, my ideal way is to do thumbnails, get the body shapes down, have them symmetric like this, and then give them like explore a little bit of fashion, slap a couple of color palettes on them,
Hmm.
and then I would figure out poses more on my own, more like I do not necessarily have to shoot references. Sometimes I do, but just at least walking in front of the mirror
Yeah.
and acting a little bit, just trying what works. It's already a process. If you skip this part, they might come out pretty generic.
Hmm.
But looking on the internet is also, I mean, you can spend hours till you find the right pose.
Yeah.
So the approach to do it yourself is just the best. So here I am. Maybe just give me 2 minutes to find something.
Yeah, no problem.
It's everything is so posed. I don't like that.
Richard, Richard wants to know if you can demonstrate how you pose in the mirror.
Sure thing, we could set something up. Just take my sword or just gun or knives or whatever, forks, whatever you have, and just pose there. It looks super goofy,
Yeah.
but it's fun. All you have to do is just get up
Hmm.
and pose.
Get up and be a human in front of a mirror.
Yeah. All right. This is leading to nowhere. I just use something and look like I don't know. All right. All right. Yeah.
Cool.
Then I will change stuff. We don't have to copy the exact pose. I'm not happy with the tiger either, but like these trousers.
I say it every single time, but the way that you sketch is so interesting.
Yeah, I don't care about if it looks good or not. That's for sure.
Mm,
And then it kind of comes together.
yeah.
Just add lines and erase lines. What's much more important is are the proportions.
Would you say this is your workflow? Well, similar to your workflow that you'd use for like client work as well.
Of course,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't show the thumbnails like or the previous sketches I do,
Yeah.
but the good artists I know, they really read the briefing and get the references and sketch before they really get started, just to get into the zone.
Yeah.
Especially if you have to come up with new ideas. But yeah, just recommend it to figure out a couple of problems. I think really the worst thing you can do is just get the brief, get some reference, and just just clothing, and then just start drawing, and then you will still waste time and do errors and figure things out and go back and forth. And I think to me this process is just the best.
Yeah. That's the thing. Spending a bit more time at the beginning, really figuring out what you're doing and experimenting a bit is going to save you a lot of time later. So
Absolutely. Okay, I think the bunny is getting somewhere. The bull is looking like he's walking somewhere. Not sure about his attitude. The tiger looks really sophisticated, like he could be having like his right hand in the pocket reading a book.
But
yeah, it's something we can do, but I'd like to do some kind of a cool game that does some, I don't know, cyborg bounty hunters. How about that?
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be really cool.
So I need, okay, with the bunny, I'm happy. There's something I can work with.
Hey Vac, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the hydrate as well. Much appreciated. I've been drinking pretty steadily throughout the stream, but I will have a little bit more. Everyone else, don't forget to have a drink. Stay hydrated. It goes for you too, of course, Alex.
Yeah, I had some bubble tea with caffeine.
Ooh, nice.
Good, thanks.
What bubbles do you get? Do you get tapioca or do you get like the fruit?
Tapioca for sure.
Oh man, I really struggle with tapioca. It's like the flavor is weird.
It tastes like nothing. Actually,
I don't know. I don't think it tastes like nothing, unless it was the tea that I had it in. Maybe it is the thing that tasted weird. But I remember them tasting like kind of bitter.
Oh, I never had bitter ones. I tried.
Strange.
But...
Maybe I should. Maybe I need to try tapioca again. But thank you for the posture check, Lemon Emlyn. I'm set up pretty straight already. Thank you. Brown sugar tapioca are great. The inside can be bitter. Yeah, that might be what it was. It's really strange. So normally I get either red bean. I normally get red bean in there, or like mixed jelly. Is that a grenade?
Yes.
Nice.
She'll have some grenades. Yeah, right. Some poses for the time. So go into Google. Google's combat. Combat pose. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Not too much action. Maybe some special operation unit.
Yeah, like Spec Ops.
It's looking good. It's the way to go.
Have you guys been watching The Rings of Power? I haven't been watching Rings of Power. Have you, Alex?
I tried. Oh my god, it's so beautifully made. The effects, uh, like it's so great. The actors are so bad. Got me really depressed. I just couldn't. Usually, sometimes when it's a bad show, I just, while I do clean
Mhm.
up my room, and I let it go.
Yeah.
But even while cleaning up, the dialogue annoyed me so much I had to, turn it off. It happens just a few times. Yeah. But if other people can enjoy it, that's great. I mean, it's just, I grew up reading the book and I saw all the movies, and it's so different. I
Yeah.
think they even came up with, so they're ogres and have families now. They're baby ogres, and they're struggling about, the Sauron, or the evil sorcerer, not Sauron, but sending them to war, and it gets so, I don't know. How was the sitcom Beverly Hills 19 something whatever, where it becomes so melodramatic? I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
right, yeah.
what did they came up with this crap? Atrocious! Like, how dare you? Seriously, have they read the books? Why do you try to change things all the time, especially with classics? There's also some kind of movies that shouldn't be redone. I haven't watched what did they The Crow, you know?
Oh, yeah, I
Kind
didn't
of
watch
read
that
The
movie.
Crow, and I won't watch it.
I,
I never wanted. It's like with Death Note, you have this great anime. Why do you make
yeah,
another effect out of it?
yeah,
Why make it Dragon Ball Z? I think
yeah.
the actors of Dragon Ball Z are ashamed of what they did. I mean,
Oh, yeah, the Dragon Ball one is not like the one that was
yes,
made with like in the US. Evolution, was it? Oh man,
yeah.
that is wild. That movie is so
You saw
bad.
it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I watched it because I heard how bad it was. It was one of those things where I was like, I have to see this just to experience how terrible it is. But yeah, I haven't watched the new Crow movie, but I watched the original one from like 1994 or something.
Yeah, how was it?
The original one was pretty good. I quite liked the original one. They did some really uh, they did some really cool effects in the original one because the actor passed away like halfway through filming.
Yeah,
So
you got shot.
yeah, so half of the movie is him in CGI, and I couldn't even really tell. And for 1994, that's nuts.
I still don't believe it. It's too good.
Yeah, that's the
It
thing.
goes
Yeah,
conspiracy theory, something like, I mean, what, 1994 was it?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's 1 year after Jurassic Park, the first one, I think,
Hmm.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's way too good for that time.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I remember enjoying the movie. I haven't watched it since I was like, I don't know, 13, 14. But I remember liking it. Uh, Apparently, the orcs had babies in the book too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Oh,
so ashamed.
fake fan,
I'm
Alex. Fake fan.
absolutely forgot about it. Okay, yes, I need to read the book still.
It's the Silmarillion that it's based on, right? Like it's based on some stuff in the Silmarillion.
But I thought they were created by kind of magic or something. I mean,
I don't know, man.
but they had no wives and families. I'm like, no.
No society. They have no
I mean,
societal
please prove,
structure.
like, yeah, like, please prove me wrong. I really need to research.
I I never bothered getting that deep into Lord of the Rings lore because there's just so much. There's just so much there.
Yeah, well, you can watch One Piece instead. Really up to you. Whatever you prefer.
Yeah, yeah. I love I love that in your mind you've got One Piece and Lord of the Rings on the same level. Like,
Yeah, I stay true to that, you know, just because some think it's intellectual. I think, yeah, it is. But One Piece is also a masterpiece on its own right.
yeah, I mean, loads of people recommend that I watch One Piece like all the time, but I just never get around to it at all, ever.
Yeah, it's a matter of how much lifespan do you have left.
Yeah, well, there's
This-
a website that gives you One Piece, but it cuts out all of the like filler stuff. But part of me is like, well, if I'm gonna watch it, I want to get the like proper experience. But there's no way I'm sitting through like 2,000 episodes of an anime. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
2039. Wow. Okay. One Piece is still ongoing. Orcs are the model of a perfectly beautiful nuclear family.
Yeah, reminds me of this horror movie I liked, The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Talking about nuked families.
Man. That's a good one. The Hills Have Eyes was pretty cool.
I also watched, I got this recommended talk show. Something interview? No. Late Night with the Devil.
Oh,
What an amazing movie it was. I just recommended. It's creative new fresh.
that's pretty new, right? It came out last year.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen clips of this. It looks pretty cool. It seems like an interesting concept for a movie too.
Yeah, absolutely. It has a couple of stylistic elements, but what really got me into it was the actor. Like
Yeah.
most of the actors, so the evil girl or the devil or whatever, she plays like it's also like the directing and the camera angles. It's amazing, and the main character, his acting skills are just. I mean, he should get an Oscar. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm. Indrakiri, yo, I didn't know Moon Colony had a stream. Yeah, we've been streaming now for a year and like 5 months, maybe a year and 5 months, something like that. We try and stream 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I see you followed us. Thank you so much. A horror film that I really want to see that came out earlier this year. I didn't get a chance to see it in the cinema. It's called Long Legs, and that one looks really cool.
Is it with that one actor Nicolas Cage? No.
Yeah, it does have Nicolas Cage in it. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody recommended it. The same person who recommended me the Late Night Devil one, and I was like, no, the Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah. The thing is, Nicolas Cage's movies, Nicolas Cage's movies over the past few years have been really cool because he just takes stuff that he likes. Like, he doesn't need to work anymore. He's at that point in his like acting career where he's just like, I don't care, and I'm just gonna pick films that are interesting. So no matter what movie he's been in like the past, I don't know, 5-10 years, it's gonna have something cool about it. And
Okay, I give it a try.
I really want to see Longlegs because it looks like a movie version of Alan Wake 2. Like the premise is so similar. Like, you know, in Alan Wake 2, you're like an FBI agent sent to this town and it's all weird. That's the premise for Longlegs as well. So I'm like totally into it. I really want to watch it. Somehow I missed it. Happy to find it. You guys are art gods, I swear. Oh, stop. I'm not an artist, so I don't know why I'm feeling flattered. But nah, we have a great team, and they work really hard. So thank you for that.
Thank you. I feel blessed to work with the talented Mooncoin. Really, you learn a lot just by watching people do their stuff. Every time, every day is a challenge. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. All the other roles in the company are also important. Very true. Very true. Thank you so much. You're very kind. Wrong Turn. Oh man, Wrong Turn movies are just wild. Have you ever seen those?
Of course, I grew up with those.
Yeah,
I like that.
they're like they're like classic sort of. Were they like 90s or early 2000s?
2000s for sure. Yeah, 2004, 2006.
Yeah, it's like classic 2000s.
Pretty bold.
Yeah. Did you see the one? Which one was it? Like it was like Wrong Turn 2 or 3. I don't remember. Where it was on like a TV show. Like they had this you know, like one of those TV shows that's like, we dropped 10 people in the woods and they have to survive for 10 days.
Absolutely feeling you on this one. Yeah. That's a good description, because there's a movie called The Descent.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
it's one of my favorite. You imagine you put the cast of, you know, I know back then Sex and the City, and throw them on an expedition down into some caves somewhere in, I don't know, Nebraska or the Appalachian Trail, I think it is, and see what happens.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be scarier, the people in there, or the monsters? Like it's some. I mean, it used to feel that way back when I watched it, but then I rewatched it nowadays and I have a different opinion.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, oh my god, that's so goofy and trash.
Yeah.
Still fun.
The Descent was cool. I remember watching it vaguely. Man, how old must I be? I might have been like 11 or 12 when I watched The Descent. And that was cool. I remember liking it. I don't know if on a rewatch I would enjoy it quite as much, but
yeah, glad you liked it. It was even my favorite horror movie for a long time.
Yeah.
But then I saw It Follows.
Oh, It Follows was cool. Yeah, It Follows was cool. Katie said, dude, The Descent is so good. We studied it in college. Did you know it had different endings for American versus British audiences?
No, I need to check this out. And why?
Yeah.
Are some more sensitive than the others?
I was gonna say, like, my question was gonna be which one got like the more brutal ending, like the more sad ending. Oh no, it was different for. Oh wait, this one might be more. Oh, okay, America. So America got the happy ending, and the UK got the better, more darker ending. I love that.
Yeah,
We
like
can.
UK, but isn't it 28 Days Later also a UK movie or
Yeah,
somehow
yeah. 28 days later.
UK
Yeah.
involved in there? Because I love that movie
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 28
a
days
lot.
later is
I
amazing.
think it
That
still
opening.
holds up.
Oh, opening to that movie is so good.
Yeah, these movies they need to come back like
Yeah.
these.
Um, Katie said my favorite horror movie is probably The Ritual. Such a cool monster design. I don't think I've seen The Ritual. 2017. Is it that one?
Ah, this one, yeah, I saw it.
Oh, it's like a. Oh, it's got. What is that? Okay, that's pretty cool creature design. That's pretty cool. Uh, Horror movies give me nightmares, so I don't watch them. I guess that's what makes them good at what they do. Yeah, yeah. I wish that I got more scared than I do with horror movies. Um, I just kind of I don't know. They don't really scare me all that much. Horror games, they scare me, but movies don't. But I like looking at horror movies uh, from like an analytical kind of perspective. I think that's really fun. Um, the Ritual is kind of like Midsummer crossed with The Descent. Oh, cool. I never watched Midsummer. I've heard that it's really good, but just never watched it because I know how it ends. So it's like one of them things where I'm like, meh. How are you getting on with these characters?
Good. I like the bunny. I
Mm-hmm.
like the bull. Tiger looks a little bit flat, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I like the upper body, but there's not so much dynamic going on in the feet. But if it's about character design, that's fine. Make something with this.
Yeah.
Although for character design, yeah, I mean, you should see like the inside of the arms. You shouldn't be holding a weapon. It should be a little bit more trick mortar. But I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
But the body shapes for the bunny and the ball, I'm super happy.
Yeah.
They're really ready. It just needs some more clothing and some expression. So what I will be doing now, I will I'll blow these up. Maybe I'll try another tiger one.
Sure. Yeah,
I want to line up.
we've got like an hour, so
Cool. So if I get the attitude and the pose down, and then I spent a little bit more time on the faces to get the character down, nail in some flat colors, it would already be a great start. And then from there on, I can just paint on top and change design elements.
cool.
And then either do some clean line work, render it.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Uh, Vac Phoenix,
Center.
did you like the Conjuring movies? Uh, I always get the Conjuring mixed up um, with. Oh, is it that one? It is this one. I like the first. I like the first one. I don't know if I've seen any of the other ones. I don't tend to be too. Uh, I don't tend to be too into like haunting slash possession movies. Really, I prefer more with beasties, with like monsters and stuff. But yeah, the first Conjuring was pretty good. Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that like psychological? It's not really a horror. It's more of like a thriller, I guess. But it had Jim Carrey in it. It's called like The Number 23.
Yeah, but I forgot about it.
Yeah,
But
that was just
was
really
it good?
interesting. I honestly don't remember if I like. I don't remember if it was good or not, really. But I just remember thinking it was really interesting to see Jim Carrey in a more serious role because you didn't really see that very often. Ooh, Katie's asked what your favorite film of all time is, or top three.
Me?
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Hmm.
It's hard to say, but I think. Well, actually, I've been thinking about it. So I have three top movies, but which one is the best one? Okay, I would say The Matrix.
The Matrix. Okay. Cool.
The
Cool. Cool.
Matrix. The second one is Fight Club,
Nice.
and the third one is Alien 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Because Alien 2 somewhat still kind of holds up and puts all lots of new movies still kind of to shame. The atmosphere in there, the acting, I still love it. It's amazing, and this kind of military gear still looks kind of cool
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, I don't know if we talked about this recently in one other stream, but I really miss like the way they used lighting in the movies
Hmm.
back then to create mood and atmosphere. And if you look at movies from the 80s, 90s, there's also lots of fog and backlight. Um, so if there was a scene somewhere in the dark, they used some of this fog and some kind of backlight. Actually, it not always did make sense where the light is coming from.
Yeah.
But I like that atmosphere.
Yeah. It didn't
I don't
need
know if
to.
it was really something cool or just I grew up with that and that's why I like it. So I still try to figure out, but yeah.
No, I think it's cool. Um, I didn't grow up with that kind of thing, but like going back and watching uh, Aliens and sort of I really love Predator. I think Predator is such a good movie. But going back and watching
Yeah.
those movies from like the like 70s and the 80s, like they have such a cool style for like I totally get it. And that lighting, as you said, is just it makes no sense, but it doesn't have to. It looks cool, and that's fine. I just love the practical effects. Like the aliens looked really, um, really terrifying, and I don't think they quite hit the same in CG. You know, like the lighting and stuff doesn't hit them quite as well. His work is brilliant. Wow, will he ever resume posting his work on Instagram?
I wish. I mean, I will.
Yeah.
So at least in the really, really near future, there's something planned actually on this weekend. I love to do doodles a lot.
Hmm.
But I never post them. But I will. Especially the characters I designed for the course. I will come up with some different poses, character case studies. Try to give them a little bit life. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it.
No pressure, but I put a link to Alex's Instagram in the chat. So if you want to take a look, give him a follow, then you can. I've just seen how many followers you have on Instagram. That's nuts.
Yeah, who, me? I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
He deserves more.
I haven't been posting for 3 years, I think.
Uh,
Or 4.
your most recent one was 203 weeks ago. So,
Ouch.
yeah.
But yeah, back then, yeah, I was just having fun, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, sometimes you just, yeah. Sometimes that just happens. A lot of it is like on paper. A lot of it's like traditional.
Yeah, like with drawing, nothing.
Yeah.
It's traditional.
Just so your like Link and the fairy. I don't know if you remember it. The drawing you did of Link with the fairy, and Link's face is like terrifying.
I love to draw goofy faces and expressions.
Yeah.
Fun.
Didn't know you were a Zelda fan, Alex.
Yeah, it's my favorite game.
Oh, nice.
It's number 1. Zelda, Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, then Resident Evil, the first one, but I could also take the remake on GameCube.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 favorite games.
Nice. Those are good choices. I think mine's Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. That's my favorite.
Oh, I love this one. Yeah, I mean, if I wouldn't be too nostalgic about, because this was my first Zelda game, and I spent years on it as a kid, just figuring out how to process. It took me 2 years.
Yeah.
There was no internet or nothing like where I could have figured out
Yeah.
How to move on. But yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I had Link to the Past on Game Boy. And man, I never got very far in that game. I had no idea what I was doing. Because when I got it, I was like 4 years old or something. So I was just like wandering around with nothing to do. And to this day, I've never finished Link's Awakening. Oh, sorry, not Link's Awakening, Link to the Past.
Okay. Talk about Zelda. There's a new game coming out this month, I guess.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. What was it called?
You can play Princess Zelda in there.
Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a try for sure. How about you?
I'd like to. I might have to play it sort of maybe in a few months, because I don't know if I will be able to afford it straight away. I'd really like to get the new Space Marine game, so that's gonna.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun. But I heard the campaign is like 6 or 8 hours max, and then the game is over.
Yeah, it has online stuff, so it has an online PvP. It has like special operations you can do in like co-op and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't mind. 6 to 8 hour campaign is like fine for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you like this, might be sure.
Yeah, I mean, I love Warhammer, so I will happily just throw money at a Warhammer game and not mind. Alex's work is somewhat similar to my all-time favorite artist, Wesley Burt.
That's unique. Yeah, I love his work. When I started drawing, I just looked up to him. So inspired. Thanks.
I'm looking his stuff up now. Oh wow. Wow, his VFX stuff is really nice. Like the way he does magic, so nice. I started a 40k army recently. Oh, music's a bit loud. Sorry, I'll turn it down. Is that still too loud, or is that okay? Um, you might have told me about what 40k army you have, Richard. Is it one of the Space Marine chapters? Thanks, guys. You just reminded me to pre-order the Zelda game. Nice. Did you get anything for pre-ordering it?
You're welcome.
Chaos
Who,
Demons.
me?
Oh, nice. I was just
I
looking
didn't.
to see if I was just looking to see if you get anything when you pre-order the game. Oh, that's for America. Yeah, I don't know if you get anything in the UK for pre-ordering it, which is a shame. Ah, yeah, the Nurgle Chaos Demons. Nice. I love those. You have to get a great unclean one, Richard. Those things are sick. I mean, literally, they're literally sick. Um, you sculpted two great unclean ones? What? That's insane. You have 3? Oh my god. I love that. I don't have any yeah, I don't have any chaos demons. But I don't know which ones I would get. Probably Slanesh. I love the Slanesh demons. Lude Hank says, as a furry artist, I can say you're doing amazing.
Thanks.
Alex has had a lot of practice with furries.
Yeah. The client work has been very inspired. So I had to come up with stuff. One thing I like, just so really like the hands. First, so I'm used to that. Try to just make them a little bit thicker, especially in the front. Try to make the hands maybe a little bit bigger. Just to sketch it out. Yeah, that's my kind of furry hand. Some fur.
Yeah.
I didn't call it. Furry hands, yay.
Furry hands, let's go. I've been playing quite a lot of Borderlands recently, and uh, this rabbit gives me like Tiny Tina vibes. I don't know if you played Borderlands 2.
My rabbit. Tiny Tina.
Because it's just like, I don't know if it's just the way
Wonderland.
that she's like casually throwing a grenade. It just gives me like the same energy. It's like not caring if it blows up or not. We've got just over half an hour left, by the way.
Alright.
Do you have a favorite animal, Alex?
So, hamsters.
Hamsters.
Yeah,
Why?
I love rodents. They're
That's
so cute, and they have this chubby ass, and when they just walk, you know, with this tiny feet, like it's so funny. I mean, they're just adorable. I often should I can I say this? I'm so sorry.
Oh, you can say it. It's just funny. It's just so good.
But there's like the quokkas out there. Hopefully
Yeah,
you can
quokkas are
understand
so
them.
cute. Yeah.
And who's I also just I think I talked with Melissa about it. Like we discovered the Hyrex at the same month time. Maybe it was trending on TikTok or Instagram wherever. And
Hmm.
like was amazed. The Hyrex is like kind of cute and kind of evil looking at the same time with their teeth. It's so fascinating. So yeah, I like these kind of ones. I also had hamsters for a long time. When I was freelance working like many years ago.
Hmm.
Um, I was like, I had a time in my life where I stayed up till 4 a.m. like for 10 years.
Wow.
That was my rhythm. And at one point, I thought, yeah, well, the only company you could have is a
It's
hamster
a hamster.
because they're at night, quite active. So I got myself a hamster. The bad thing is they just die too soon.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't live very long. I I really like rodents. So I like rats. I think rats are really cute in their own way. Uh, and but rodents don't like me. Every time I've met a hamster or a guinea pig or like I don't know, a chinchilla, whatever, they they always bite me every single time.
You know,
So I love them, but now I'm like really hesitant every time I go near them. Uh,
yeah, it's the and maybe it's the soap you use. They
maybe,
might not like it.
yeah, maybe.
So,
Either they don't like it or they like it too much.
yeah.
Uh, hey, Bilbo liked me, right? Did Bilbo like me? Maybe. When Katie was at university, she had a hamster called Bilbo.
Cool.
Um,
Bilbo? Wait, that's Lord of the Ring name?
yeah,
Something? No?
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I can't remember. I don't. I actually I don't think Bilbo bit me, but at the same time, I don't remember. That was a long time ago now. It felt like a million years ago. We weren't allowed to have him. It was so funny. Had to hide him all the time. Oh yeah, you guys had people do like room checks and stuff. We didn't have that. We had a guy who lived in our building who had a pet crab. So
That's crap.
yeah,
Did
he'd
you
give
walk it outside, or
it.
did you keep it? Well, in an aquarium, right?
Yeah, it was in an aquarium. Uh, you basically just put it in an aquarium with like a bit of water and some mud. Um, but it was really dumb. Like it wouldn't realize that the food had been put out for it unless you picked it up and put it on top of the food, and then it would be like, oh right, the food's here, and then it would eat it. It was
Yeah, I suppose.
it was stupid. Don't know. I One of my favorite animals is I really like ferrets. I think they're really cute.
Have quite a strong smell, don't they?
Apparently they do. Uh, I would I would love a ferret, but yeah, apparently they smell pretty bad, which is a shame.
And I'd also would love to have a rat, but I heard they have, and you can't train it off. They have to pee everywhere. So
Well, yeah, and
they
also
would
with rats,
pee more. It's funny.
you have to
Yeah,
buy like more than one, really, 'cause or else they get like really depressed because they're used to having like
yeah,
families of hundreds.
that's cool. Wouldn't mind that. They
Yeah,
wouldn't be just peeing everywhere.
yeah, that would be the worst bit. I don't know. Every time I think about getting a pet, I'm like, no, I can't. One, I can't afford it, and two, I just don't know if I have the personality to look after an animal. I can barely look after myself.
Yeah, agree.
You'll have a hedgehog one day. I don't think I will. I liked the idea of having a hedgehog, but then the more you read up about them, the more kind of gross of an animal they become. I still love them, but
Like koalas. There was
like
something gross about
like
koalas.
koalas,
It was
kind
so
of.
gross. I forgot about it on purpose, and now I can't remember.
Yeah, I know. I also have heard that koalas are quite gross, and I think with hedgehogs it's something along a similar direction. Um, but yeah, wombats are number one. Wombats are number one. Wombats are really cool. Wombats just shake their butts, and what a mood! And they're so cute too. I love them.
Yeah, wombats have a hard butt. They have like some kind of they have some kind of shield protection in there,
Yeah.
like some kind of shell. You don't see it through the skin. And when they run into their cave and get stuck or just stay there, like so they like push their butt out to get bitten in the butt on purpose, and kind of like eventually predators lose their teeth. Or actually, I heard they kind of crush with their butt the fox's head or the predator's head against the top of the cave, and they eventually die and get smashed. For real. Yeah, I mean, I saw it and like source. Trust me, bro.
I'm
Saw it and fixed.
wombats. What do I even search to fact check that? Wombats hard butt. Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah. Cool. There was even a creepy picture of some kind of smashed fox skull in a cave from a wombat, but somebody drew it. But I thought it
Oh
was
right,
kind
okay. That's insane. Imagine having your your evolutionary trait to be that you have a hard butt that can crush things to death. Out of all of the defense mechanisms you could have, you got a hard butt.
Yeah, man. Nature is fascinating.
Yeah. Man, wombats, what legends. Elvira says, I want to be a wombat, then I can sit for 20 hours painting. It just makes me laugh when you see a wombat who has like an itchy butt and he's there just like doing his little dance while he scratches his butt. It's so funny. Ah, yes, the best cow reference. They're also extremely fast. How fast is a wombat? 40 kilometers an hour. That's pretty quick. Like human, like the average like human male running speed is like 13 kilometers an hour or something. You should see those wombat reels on Instagram, him having them running around and having zoomies. I've seen many wombat reels, but I've never seen one having the zoomies, and now I'm feel like I'm missing out. I'll have to watch some after the stream. How are you doing, Alex?
Having fun,
Good.
but yeah, like this guy looked a little bit
Hmm.
carefree. I'd like to get some of that, but still look a little bit more serious. Already grown. Cow man. Full man.
I think your mic was cutting out. What was it you said?
He needs to look more serious.
Oh, okay.
So the previous one looked so carefree and derpy. This one's more serious.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm happy with this. 1%. Let's check.
Hmm.
Perspectives. I like the attitude the coaching student with the hand, throwing the grenade. Not happy with the grenade arm yet.
Cool.
Do that. Still have 20 minutes, so
Yeah.
as much as I can. Yeah, if the face and pose and proportions are laid out, then it's just really like dressing up some kind of dolls.
Yeah.
Just get some. I mean, you can pick and steal every kind of color on the internet and get your reference together better before you start painting. But this is something. Right, we have 19 minutes, so
Mm.
still not absolutely not happy with the face of the tiger. To be honest, um,
He
need to
kind
get
of
that.
he kind of
So
reminds me of Winnie the Pooh.
yeah, well, absolutely not there. Okay, Operation Rescue Tiger Face.
Mm.
Get rid of everything I've done now. The study of a real tiger. Yeah, I missed something with the portions. Nice. Works. Whatever it is. So I think it's better than
Hmm? What did you say? Sorry.
whatever this one is, it looks already better.
Yeah.
I had before. At least I feel so.
I think it's the slight kind of mane that's on it. I don't think it was on the last one.
Yeah, I think this. Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's nice.
take that one.
Yeah.
Oh no. I said it didn't really took long. Wow. Okay, that fits nicely. Okay, so it didn't took long, and say be self-reflectious if you work alone and don't have a friend or an art director. Admit if something looks goofy or it's just not there.
Hmm.
Don't be afraid to start over again until you hit it.
Yeah.
Once you hit it, you still learn something. What made the difference?
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, sometimes I used to, when I started to work out, I was just forcefully trying to stick to the first sketch I did, just of fear of having to redraw it. But the more you do, the better it gets. If it doesn't work the first time, that's absolutely fine. It have also took me 2, 3 more sketches until I nail it. But once you nail it, I mean, I'm still not super like 100% happy with it. But once you nail it, yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. It's just then about the like on how clean the end person is.
Yeah. I mean, you can spend forever trying to fix something or start again and probably do it just like twice as quick.
Yeah, and also what would make this line is if I could bring some of the pattern in. Line, sorry, tiger. But
Yeah.
I'd like to do this actually in the coloring stage. That would make more sense. Yeah, I
Mm.
really like until then. eyes are not looking at me yet. That's really important. I like to, when I say this to the artists I work with, in case they forget, always make sure that the character's looking at you. So kind of get some kind of a connection with the viewer,
Yeah.
especially if you work in collectibles and some kind of statues. Call it the money shot, the most important angle that sells.
That's cool. Yeah, that head's looking a lot nicer than the last one, for sure.
Mm. Okay, there it is. Just make the head a little bit smaller still. Oh, no, it's too small. All right, all right. Cool. Let's see if we can fill at least the silhouettes. We have 13 minutes.
Yeah. Goodbye, furry hand.
Yeah, I thought. Um, right, and just erase, just make sure that the silhouettes are closed. And I use my um, lasso tool, magic lasso tool.
hmm
Mm.
HDMZ says, how does one master figure drawing?
Well, I think there's a bunch of stuff to watch out for. The best explanation is I did in the video I prepared the recent months. There's like everything you have to watch out for, like the contrapposto, um, like how to find the balance and where's the line of gravity and like how to watch out for it when somebody's carrying a backpack and how to make it believable and realistic and then be able to stretch it and stylize it. So everything's there. But another approach would be I can just recommend the Andrew Loomis books.
hmm
There's like something uh, drawing, like figure drawing for all it's worth. I think that's the name. And one thing, if I recommend books and people buy them and then just they have it in their shelves and just read through a couple of pages, um, yeah, well, not good. I mean, seriously. I mean, like when I say buy the book, I'm like study it. Is
Yeah.
there if there's 300 pages, make sure you read the 300 pages. You copy every drawing quick.
hmm
You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You copy it, you understand everything, and yeah, when you know, then you yeah find a lots of answers.
hmm
For example, that's how I learned anatomy. I got some anatomy books, and I had some time. I made a schedule and made sure that I draw 5 pages a day from the anatomy book, and then I just whatever I draw, I try to sketch it from imagination just to understand. It's
hmm
not that hard. It's studying, and it takes a couple of years.
Yeah.
You have to just do it seriously. But yeah, I recommend this
Mm.
Loomis books.
Uh, Accessing books for me is a little difficult. Well, we also have a course on Lunar Academy as well, about sort of how to draw simple and realistic figures. I think it's more aimed at beginners, but I've put a link in the chat anyway. That's hosted by another one of our art directors, Arthur. So it might be worth checking that out. That might be something. I don't know how far along in your sort of art career you are or art journey you are, but it's worth taking a look. If not, I mean, there's probably a lot of things online that you can find as well. But I think predominantly, as Alex said, studying, just doing studies and really looking at uh, the figures that you want to draw is numero uno. Are you struggling with layers?
Yeah, always have to keep it clean. It's quite a huge file. Is there lights? $8 minutes. Sure. Name it quick.
Mm-hmm. Vac Phoenix, I'll redeem another hydrate on the next stream. Gotcha. Next stream is actually looking like it's going to be with Alex again.
Yay! All right. Cool. What's the theme for the next stream?
Well, we should be able to talk a little bit more about your course, but we'll see how it goes. If not, then we will have a different topic.
Okay.
That's next Tuesday, because I'm away Monday. DJB says, when you're coming up with these sketches, are you drawing the reference pose first and then thinking about what animal fits the personality of the pose, or are you doing it the other way around?
What?
Yeah, so basically, are you coming up with the pose first and then assigning an animal to it, being like, yeah, that animal fits that, or are you, picking the animal and then picking the pose afterwards?
No, we pick the animals first and then
Yeah.
see what happens. It was pretty loose. Ideally, you just come up with a brief or get the briefs, like lay it down first, like really. I mean, even if ChatGPT writes you some cheesy stuff about some kind of archetype, the protector, the enforcer, the whatever, and come up with a couple of character traits, and then so I mean, actually, I just showed my I said everything. Like I'd start with a thumbnail. Eventually, would design even like figure out the design in the thumbnail. Really depends. Clients like to have already like 3/4 sketches standing, but not too much over the top. So something like this would be fine. With a couple of tweaks here and there. It's just the proportions with the line I tiger. I'm not super happy with.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting there. I mean, let's take a look at whole gang. Yeah, I would change the hand of the rabbit woman. Get a perspective, like a reference for that. See how it works. And reference for the hands. I'd like to make something with the neck and the shoulders, like the silhouette of the line doesn't read like I had it intended at the beginning. But yeah, once I would have, like, once this is figured out, I would just slap some kind of clothing on top of these. I know they're like some kind of bounty hunters. They have some weapons.
Yeah.
And so I would stick in that theme anyway.
Hmm.
So whatever I will find would fit these poses.
Yeah,
Yeah, I figured this out already. Once I knew, okay, bounty hunters, they're ready for some action. So yeah,
sure.
cool.
Nice. Well, if you're feeling done, then we can wrap up.
Yeah, something like my Photoshop is having some.
Weird Photoshop issues.
Yeah, let me check. Quick. No, it's gone. No, it's all good. Maybe I can just. Yeah, we still have 3 minutes. You know
Yeah,
what? Let's let's use these 3 minutes.
sure.
See if we can save. Let's just higher proportions a little bit. Um, add the. Minutes. Okay. Where did we? Okay, the tallest guy could be much more. Ah, he's fine. I'm happy with that. Rabbit girl. Fine. Yeah, it's shoulders and the head is a little bit too big.
Oh, you're just double
Well,
checking the proportions.
yeah,
Cool.
just somewhere, and like the wrists were much more thicker.
Hmm.
So that's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I got lost with the reference.
Mm.
But yeah, we can correct this easily.
Vax says, I love how Alex also recommended Loomis. He's one of my favorite artists too. It's insane. I've never come across Alex on your streams or on Instagram. Super glad I did though. Yeah, I mean we try and get Alex on when we can. It's a very busy fella.
Yeah, we can't even draw my own stuff.
Yeah.
I'm happy when I have these streams, so I can. It just actually takes me like 2 hours,
Yeah.
1 hour at least to get into the zone of drawing, like really
Hmm.
be a little bit confident with what I'm doing here,
Yeah.
and then the fun comes. But then it's called, yeah, back to work. I have to review some stuff.
Mm. There's it's really funny like when we get sort of the art directors on. So like when Arthur is on here, he's like, yeah, I love coming on the streams because it gives me a chance to kind of put the rest of the work into like the back of my brain and I can just relax and draw for a bit or just hang out. And then you get like the sort of concept artists and stuff that come on the stream. They're like, man, it can be really stressful. It's just like the two types of people. You've got the art directors who really like it, and then you've got the artists who are just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I understand. Come on, let's add a little bit of shotgun shells here.
Yeah.
And a few. Let's not finish this reading. Let's add some shotgun shells here.
Let's keep going. Yeah, we can keep going.
I want a little bit of a belt. Just it's so fun. I really don't want to go back. I just have so much fun.
Yeah. That's weird. My my phone was vibrating like someone was calling me, but I wasn't actually getting any notifications through. So that was scary. Uh,
Yeah, it's just a scary reminder that the stream is over.
yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's like it's 5 o'clock, time to go.
Time to
Um,
go. God knows what's up. All right, cool. Um, one last.
Five more minutes,
Oh,
mom.
yeah, please.
Yeah, we can go for
All
a
right,
little
here
bit
they
longer.
are. They ain't looking that bad. Yeah, I think it's fine. Go into somewhere. At least I had fun. Cool.
Chris Wright says, glad I caught you guys before you finished up. I love your studio's branding. It's really nice to see an AD's process. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick around. I see you've followed us. Thank you so much. But yeah, we stream 3 times a week. We've had a lot of new people find us today. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, most of the time. Next week, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, though.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done? Cool.
Yeah, I have to review some stuff, but it was really fun. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's always great to have Alex on the stream. You get some really nice work from him on here. So thank you so much. Thanks, Alex, for taking the time out of your day. I know you're very busy, but
Sure thing.
but it's great to have you on here. But yeah, we'll catch you next week. Our next stream will be on Tuesday. Alex should be back for that again. So we'll catch you then. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. And I won't see you before the weekend. So have a wonderful weekend as well. So bye bye.
See ya. Bye.